Welcome to a brand new video. AEW Dynamite just had their show. There was more of a tribute to Jay Briscoe. We were all waiting for Mark Briscoe versus Jay Lethal. And that was the main event. And once again, I got to give credit to Mark Briscoe because I mean, just a week ago, the tragedy happened. Then he's out here a week later just wrestling. I don't know how he did it. I mean, he's incredibly strong, and you know, so that's kudos to Mark. I mean, I don't know how he did it. Jay Lethal came out. Then he went to commercial. I was like, what the hell? But they did show Mark Briscoe's entrance, so I was happy about that. And Mark Briscoe came out with both Ring of Honor tag belts, so it's gonna be weird to see what happens there. Then they had their match. They shook hands. They did the introduction, used Ring of Honor ring announcers and stuff like that. And so the match happened, and didn't matter heel face. Jay Lethal was like it didn't really matter. We were all rooting for Mark Briscoe though, and it looks like hopefully we see Mark Briscoe on AEW moving forward. I mean, that's not what's important right now, but I hope he gets taken care of and stuff like that. So they did the match, and Mark Briscoe won with the Jay Driller. I think it was the move, and it was Jay Briscoe's birthday. And so they did this nice tribute match, and they did a nice video package for Jay Briscoe. And towards the end, when Mark Briscoe won, they had a nice, and I'm gonna put it as the thumbnail, a nice picture, like the roster came out, and they had the graphic for Jay, and it was emotional. It was really emotional. It was like really. So that happened in the main event. That was the most important part of the show. You had Bryan Danielson versus Brian Cage. Bryan Danielson won, obviously, because he's got to keep on going till like February 8th. He rolls up Brian Cage, then MJF. Then like Brian Cage beats him up, and MJF comes out, and they fuck up his arm with a steel chair, and then they go in the back. He's fighting with Doc Sanders. He's like, I don't give a fuck, whatever. You're not gonna stop me from ever wrestling again. He's gonna wrestle Timothy Thatcher. MJF had a promo, and he said something to that degree. He had a promo in the back. The show started off with Action Andretti and Ricky Starks versus Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara. Obviously, Chris Jericho and Sammy had to win. There was interference from Ricky Starks. Buddy Matthews versus Darby Allin. Darby Allin obviously won, but House and Black got involved, and Sting and Santana. Oh no, it was Ortiz. I'm sorry. And then post match, Toni interviews Darby Allin, talks up his viscery. Samoa Joe appears, and they're gonna do a rematch next Wednesday. And I think it was like a stipulation, but I'm not too sure. And it was for the TNT title. Interesting to see what goes there. The Firm, Ethan Page and Matt Hardy versus JungleHOOK. JungleHOOK won. Then there's a backstage segment with the Acclaim, Billy Gunn, and the Ass Boys. And they said they just want one thing, and that's the tag titles. Renee interviews Hangman Page, and Yuto comes, and he fights. He's gonna fight. What's his name? He's gonna fight Hangman Page at a Friday Rampage, and Moxley next week. The what's it called? The rubber match. Ruby Soho faces Toni Storm because they took out Britt Baker because she was like injured or something, and so they took out the match. Then at one point, Britt Baker, her music came out, went on, and she came out and then distracted Toni Storm, and Ruby Soho won. So yeah, man, I'm gonna leave it like that, guys. the show ended beautifully with everyone on the stage, and yeah, man. So hope you guys enjoyed what's on the video. If you did, let me know. Leave a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you're new, turn the notification bell, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Later.